want to go over this, I can film my project. I'm just going to come past you. Okay, well this is the project of which I speak. I want to make a dobro. I didn't want to just buy a guitar and adapt it, because you're left with the sound hole around here if you do. You could always make a new top for it. But since if you make a dobro, you're relying on the resonator for generating the sound. Really the sound box doesn't come into it in the same way. It's quite a trebly sound anyway, so you're not really relying on the tone of the sound box in the same way. That is the soundboard now. So the front of the guitar is really just a housing. I bought the neck quite a while ago. In fact, the whole project was from so long ago that it was actually before I really discovered banjos. I might have made that banjo guitar again out of a neck and that hand drum, but it was way before I played a real banjo, a 5-string jobby. I was still just a guitarist and really only interested in being able to make an acoustic guitar, and this seemed to me the way to go with the resonator, because I hadn't discovered using real skin on a tech head banjo yet, making a 6-string banjo. But I never got around to finishing this. I got so far with it, but in a way that's a blessing, because I got the opportunity to dismantle a chest of drawers, and it had these lovely mahogany drawer bottoms. As far as I can tell, that's just one whole piece. I can't see a glue joint. And I mean, they've twisted a little bit, bowed a bit and stuff, but it's good enough quality and it's thick enough. It's been beveled slightly in order to fit into the drawer sides, but that's only the first 1.5 inches or so. So if I trim them off, I've got some very usable timber, which I have ripped down for the sides of the instrument. Come this up. And also to make this bead. And I'm using the bead to go around as a stop, so I can put the sides in. And by being angular like this, I haven't got to steam warp any sides or anything like that. It's just pure joinery. So I had got that far with it, but I've now got this lovely timber to work with instead. So this will be that new top. I've already made the bottom. If I dismantle this, I'll show you. The resonator sits in this. Really, it's a banjo part, isn't it? Hopefully there's going to be enough holes for the sound to dissipate through the box. Yeah, so the mitre saw that I used, it's over there. It's next to useless. It is okay for doing the bead around the edge, but it was absolutely rubbish for trying to do a mitre for the sides of the, because I mean it's just nothing like square. It's well out. Don't know if you can see that, but it is. It's not square enough anyway. And you can't have the sides of the box leaning or great big gaps on the corners, so it's not good enough. So I'm going to have to find another solution for mitering the joints for the sides. It's lovely. So I don't really want to waste it. Yeah, these are the sides I ripped down, and I used all the split bits to make the bead with. I need to find a solution to my mitering woes. But you know, I'm hoping it's going to be a really cool thing when it's done. And it doesn't have to play that well if it's going to be a bottleneck guitar. I didn't make the neck. I don't have to take the credit stroke playing for it. Okay, well, onward.